War Pigs week 7 has come to a close, and I thought I was doing really well. I typically don't check the games until the end of, or check my fantasy teams until the end of the Sunday night game. And I just could tell from the box scores that my team was producing pretty well, and I really couldn't remember who I played. So the team put up 268 points. That's really good. I think I definitely was one of the high scorers, but I know I wasn't number 2. And just a reminder, this is a point per completion for quarterbacks. So quarterbacks really go off in this one. But winner, chicken dinner, who's in first place, scored 303, a ridiculous number. When I opened this one up, I was a little disappointed. But yeah, we'll just run through real quick. Daniel Jones playing excellent, undrafted, just gets basically 9 points less than Patrick Mahomes. I'll take that. Michael Pittman and Luke McCaffrey went toe-to-toe. All of McCaffrey's 20 points were from return yards because Dallas Cowboys were going off. McCaffrey, you can see 209 return yards. I don't think he had anything else. That's pretty wild. CeeDee Lamb back, big addition for me. He's matched by Jordan Addison. Stingenti, my running back. The Raiders were an embarrassment against the Chiefs. They had 100 total yards of offense. If you haven't seen our VC Playmakers podcast, we talked about that for a segment. Surprised the Raiders would be so poor, not taking anything away from the Chiefs, but that was pretty pathetic showing. Jonathan Taylor goes off for my opponent, 34 points. Gainwell and Dowdle, pretty neck and neck, just a couple points separate them. Trey McBride, that's the one I was excited about because I saw he scored a second touchdown. So things were looking up for me. Tucker Kraft had 16, played well. But look at Devontae Smith. I get 45 points out of this dude. And in this, we have 4 flex spots. Darren Waller, he's hurt. So it's a goose egg. So yeah, that one. But then go down one more level, right? Then he has Judkins, 29 points. I get 3 out of Bourne. And then drop one more, Jamar Chase, 48 points. And I had 25 from DeAndre Swift, which is a good showing. Chase just finally, played like the first round pick that he was, top 4, I believe, in this league. And then he had Rashid Rice comes back for his first game. He has a big showing. My defense was pretty good with 22 points, but just wasn't enough. He had enough guys, even with that 0, enough guys really playing well to make a difference. So I'll just show you the standings. I'm really struggling in this one. No longer in place 9. I'm in place 8, I think, for 2 weeks in a row, and my points have come up. But yeah, definitely a struggle. We'll just look at my team real quick for the upcoming week. I'm projected to lose. And last night I got 24 points from Vidal, and then my opponent got 34 points. So, we're close. It's not a huge gap. We're like 8 points apart in terms of projections right now, but we have Daniel Jones in there, Pittman, CeeDee Lamb, Swift. I had to pick up a tight end because McBride's on a bye, so I'm going Dalton Schultz. He's got that questionable tag next to him, so I just need to monitor that, but he could have a good showing. A lot of the Texans' weapons are out this week. And then we're going to go Swift again, sliding Shakir back in from the Bills. And then we have Kamiri Nike. I don't know how to say his name, but he gets a lot of yards from return yards. And then he had a touchdown, I think, on a screen pass last week. So throwing him back in there, he's explosive. The one question mark I have is whether I'm going to go Kendrick Bourne or DJ Moore. DJ Moore has really done very little this year. So yeah, I've been flipping a coin at this point, and then Rams defense and on a bye, so I picked up the Falcons to hopefully not allow the Dolphins' pathetic offense to do much, and then I picked up a new kicker in Chase McLaughlin from the Buccaneers. So yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping I'll have a turnaround, but I have to say my teenage son's in this league, the Berserkers, number 5. So pretty happy with him doing the turnaround because his team struggled for a little bit. So he's right in the playoff hunt right now. As if we ended now, he'd make the playoffs. But all right, y'all, good luck this week.